My name is Alyssa Burton, Publications and Communications Coordinator for the Ohio Retired Teachers Association. If you're already an ORTA member, you probably already know the value of your $30 ORTA membership. But what if you just joined, or what if you're not a member yet and you're thinking about joining? A lot of our new members or non-members who are thinking about joining have some questions. Here are some of our most frequently asked questions as answered by Dr. Robin Rayfield.
Question 1. Why should I get an ORTA membership?
I'm often asked why someone should join ORTA, and of course there's many reasons that people find value in joining a organization such as ORTA, but I've put together what I think are the 5 most important reasons to join ORTA. And the first would be that ORTA is the flagship organization that has a history and track record of fighting for retiree benefits for STRS beneficiaries. Since 1947, ORTA has been engaged in the protection or improvement of retiree benefits for the STRS system. That advocacy most recently has taken the shape of serving as the fiscal agent for the, I'll call it grassroots funded forensic audit of STRS. Because there had been such controversy over the loss of COLA, the increase in contribution rates for active teachers, requiring active teachers to work longer and not paying COLAs, all the while the stock market is at its all-time high and the STRS employees are taking lavish bonuses, forced the ORTA leadership into taking a closer look at what's going on at STRS. We raised $75,000 through generous contributions of ORTA members, non-ORTA members, active teachers, local ORTA chapters, and other concerned people. We were able to raise the money to hire Edward Seidel, a nationally renowned pension expert, to conduct a forensic audit, of which we have identified several critical issues where STRS is not performing to the level it needs to perform for supplying benefits to the retirees and making a safe and secure retirement for current active teachers. A second reason, ORTA membership provides all ORTA members with timely information. We put out a monthly newsletter that's emailed direct to all ORTA members containing information about the forensic audit. Prior to our forensic audit, we would provide an overview of what took place at the most recent STRS meeting, what some of the comments that were made by each of the STRS trustees. So we do our best to collect information and then distribute it to all members. A third reason someone would join ORTA is because they enjoy the company of their colleagues. Many of us retired after long service in a particular school district in a particular county, and that county, that local chapter of ORTA holds periodic meetings 3 or 4, maybe 5 times a year, where people are able to get together for lunch or dinner and just visit. The fellowship and camaraderie that we experience by seeing old friends and old workmates is very valuable to some of our members. Very closely related to that fellowship is the opportunity to give back to your community. Many of our local chapters do community service projects, ranging from something like Habitat for Humanity to providing school supplies for needy children. The serving heart that we all had as teachers remains with us even in our retirement. And many of the folks that you worked with or that I worked with maintain that commitment to helping children. So being able to participate in a community project such as providing school products or something of that nature is very important to retired educators. So those are several good reasons to join ORTA.
Question 2. Does my ORTA membership have any perks?
We have a partnership with AMBA, Association Members Benefit Advisors. All of the 5 public pension systems in Ohio, police and fire, OPERS, CIRO, the state troopers, all have a relationship with AMBA where members get discounts on insurance products that are tailor-made for, let's call it, senior citizens. Certainly there's no obligation to purchase products from AMBA, but if you're in the market for it, why not get a discount or a discount on electronic equipment or on travel? AMBA provides outlets on all of those things.
Question 3. I'm an active teacher, far from retirement. Why should I join?
I get the question from active teachers because we ask active teachers to join ORTA. And someone would say, well, why would I want to join ORTA? I mean, I'm an OEA member or an OFT member. Why would I want to purchase an ORTA membership as a active teacher? And my answer goes right back to the advocacy comments that I made earlier. ORTA advocates for all STRS members, those that are already retired and those that are going to be retirees. When we look at the treatment that retirees have received, and we go to the notion that we were promised a COLA throughout our retirement. Many of us retired specifically so that we would avoid a 5-year COLA freeze, only to retire and get that 5-year COLA freeze the very next month. We were hoodwinked by STRS. We were told falsehoods in an attempt to get us to retire, and then had the rug pulled out from under us with a 5-year COLA freeze. That would be bad enough, except that the 5-year COLA freeze has inflicted an 8-year freeze on many of our retirees. So when I look at active teachers and I say, wow, you folks have to pay 40% more than I had to pay in. You have to work a minimum of 5 years longer than I had to work to receive a full retirement. You're getting shafted, if you want to use that word, worse than the current retirees are, because you're not going to get a COLA either. And what's so frustrating is that the STRS leaders, those trustees whom we put into office, have those active STRS trustees have really shafted the active teachers. The retired STRS trustees that we voted in have totally shafted the retirees. The only people who don't get shafted in this whole business are the STRS employees. And they get a nice base raise every year, not connected to performance. They also get a performance incentive. Another word for that is a bonus that is not measured against any standard benchmark. So they get their bonus whether they perform or not. And we just think that that's absolutely unacceptable. So why would an active person join us? Well, for $30 a year, and we also have a special discount coming for active teachers so that they can join ORTA at a deeply discounted rate. Stay informed about what's going on with your pension. And there is strength in numbers. We're currently working with the legislators, and the more people we represent, the stronger our voice is. So those would be my rationale for why a retiree or an active would want to join ORTA. Their politicians respect or react positively to larger groups. The larger our group, the louder our voice, the more powerful our message.
Question 4. Do I need to join my local chapter when I join ORTA?
Another question I get, we have a lot of out-of-state people, and they will say, well, I can't go to any of the local meetings. My wife and I retired to Florida. And certainly information travels via the internet from Columbus, Ohio to Florida or to Arizona, any place that you may have moved to in retirement. And the question about local chapter membership, ORTA from the state organization in Columbus, we keep a very close relationship with our local chapters in each of the 88 counties in and around Ohio. But many of our ORTA members do not participate or are not active in their local chapters. Certainly we encourage them to be active local chapter members because we think our organization is stronger when each of the local chapters is strengthened. But it's certainly not a requirement to be a member of ORTA that you must join your local chapter. ORTA does offer 1-year memberships for $30, and we will absolutely pay your local membership for 1 year to whatever county you live in. That way it'll get you off on the right foot, and you can determine how much value you put into A, your ORTA membership, and B, your local chapter, whether it's Madison County, Williams County, any of the 88 counties in Ohio that have local chapter memberships. So it's not required, it's encouraged, but certainly not necessary.